Thing about God. Have you heard the good news about Jesus before?
Yes.
Are you a Christian?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, please read it. Please have a read. Oh. G'day, how are you?
What happens if somebody was raped and they don't want the baby? Or what happens if
I think we
the
should
baby's
punish.
got a medical abortion, like medical issue,
It's a good
like
question.
Down syndrome, or
Yep.
the heart's valve's broken? I mean, are you still against the
1, 2,
death?
3, 4. So the first one about rapists, I think we should punish the rapist, not punish the child. The child didn't do anything
But
wrong.
what about
There's
the
lots.
mum though? Okay, so coming from, I'm a mother of 5.
Yep.
I have 5 children, 21 down to 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I have 5 kids, but I was also a rape victim of 7 people from the age of 7 to 14.
That's awful.
So if I got pregnant to one of them,
Yeah.
I don't know how I could love my child.
That's a very,
Or give
very,
it up and then have somebody else do that.
very
so
difficult.
For me as a woman, no matter how much I love my children, and I have 5.
Yeah,
I have 5 babies. For me,
yeah.
if I was raped, it destroyed my life being raped.
It's awful, yeah.
If I had to look at a child and be like, fuck your dirty ass dad, did that to me, I don't know if I'd be able to love my baby.
Yeah, that's very
I
difficult.
struggle with one of my children who has a different dad to my husband, and he beat the fuck out of me. And I look at my son sometimes and I'm like, when I see his traits,
Yeah.
you know, and that's just being honest. I love my
Yeah.
son. And I,
Yeah.
Less than 2% of abortions in New Zealand occur because of rape, incest or medical disability. Less than 2%.
but how do you know that though? Sometimes people just don't say.
Yeah, I mean, statistics are
I just
statistics,
think-
but for
I
you,
think being a woman,
yeah,
I think being a woman, seeing 3 men standing.
we got women
here,
too, but yeah,
And there's another one over there. I think I see you sitting outside.
we
that
got
side
women up on that
sometimes.
side and men over there.
I
Yep.
think it's hard for a woman, like, to even admit that stuff, especially if it's your brother or your dad doing it to you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's a little bit meanness,
Horrible.
really.
Well, do you think that all human beings should have human rights? No. Okay.
No fucking way.
No. All
I
right.
think you kill a man, I think they should be killed.
Oh yeah,
Not
but
for a life, mate.
yeah. So if someone murders someone else, they should
shouldn't get equal
their
rights,
rights
no.
are taken away. But what if someone who hasn't murdered
But
anyone?
their rights aren't taken away. How many people are still cruising these streets right now that have murdered people? I worked
Yeah.
in Henry Bennett a few years ago,
Yeah.
and there was a lady in there who's now roaming the motherfucking streets without a charge after she hammered somebody's head.
So we'd actually agree on taking away the rights of murderers. I agree with you. But what about if someone hasn't murdered anyone? Shouldn't they have human rights, basic human rights?
But what about the fact that it's not even, like, up into 12 weeks? It's only a clump of cells, mate.
Well, is it human? Has it got 2 human parents and is therefore human?
Does it have to, like, but is there, like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, I believe after 12 weeks, no.
Saying it's not human is
Abortions today, that's
Yeah.
why we're here on
How many abortions?
second trimester abortions that are surgical.
Second.
second trimester. So
Medical or optional?
Surgical, optional.
So
Optional,
they get to
yeah.
do it after 12 weeks.
99 is optional, yeah.
3 days before due date. 3 days before due date, completely legal, full thing,
I think you.
See, I don't think that's right.
I think you'd agree.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
I think till 12 weeks. Till 12 weeks for real good reason. For
Right.
real good reason. One, you're a drug addict.
Right.
Me, I was a drug addict once upon a time. I wouldn't have stopped for a kid. You know, in my younger days. So
Right.
that bitch shouldn't be having a kid. 2, if you are a woman who just pop all these motherfucking kids out and collect the benefit and then still carry on as a fucking loser while these kids are all in care, she should be fucking snipped or not be allowed to have kids, and the baby should be aborted at the very beginning. Because why bring another baby into this world that can't be taken care of?
I think if we had a longer conversation, we'd end up agreeing about a lot. But the question
I think till 12
I'd ask
weeks
again.
You know,
the
after no.
the human that's in the fetus that's in the womb has 2 human parents and is therefore human.
But what if they're not even like decent humans though? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a different
What if
question.
they're not decent
Yeah.
humans and nobody is going to take that baby other than state?
Should we-
Then my money then takes care of that child.
Should we take away the rights of non-decent human?
Babies to adopt, 12,000 couples, we had a lady, I was just saying the
So
story.
they should be adopting the ones that are already here and in there.
That's what we're trying to do, yeah.
Off the waiting list at 45, you're getting kicked off. You've been on it for 10 years. There's no babies coming through.
But
We're
do they
losing
only
one
want
in 5.
babies?
We're losing 1 in 5 pregnancies. Māori are losing 1 in 4 abortions. abortion in New Zealand at the moment. It's 1 in 5. And of course the big thing is, from a woman's perspective, in New Zealand, these are stats. A woman who's had an abortion is 6 times more likely, 600% more likely to commit suicide than the average woman in the New Zealand population who's had an abortion. It affects them. We have women who come past decades after.
Well, I had an abortion.
And do you regret it?
I had an abortion. No, I don't regret it because I was a drug addict, like I just said.
Right,
I was
right.
a fucking loser, and the dad was a fucking loser.
So when we're discussing this is like the background.
And I had nobody to take the kid.
This is the background to us being able to like not speak past each other, right, basically. But I'd really ask you, please consider the fact that there are a lot of little children who are being murdered in the womb for no good reason.
Yeah,
right?
well, that one was me. I had no choice. I was about 4 weeks pregnant.
So you might say, let's allow abortion for drug addict mothers, but let's not.
It should be forced because
not allow
that mother carries on doing what she's up to, won't be fucking decent, won't give it up, and then what? Like that baby comes out all drug abused and fetal syndrome, and then somebody else has got to take care of it.
So you'd say
that baby should be aborted.
Let's mandate abortions for that situation, but for the other situations where the baby is like just being the mother's just choosing, I don't really want this kid. What?
Well, then she should go to jail then.
For any reason, like.
Then she should have to go to jail. That shouldn't be allowed.
So
it shouldn't be allowed. If a baby is past 12 weeks in growth, it shouldn't be allowed. That's not okay. That's sick, bro. I mean, it's only this big, but it actually looks like a human then. And that's pretty sick.
I think if we had a longer conversation, we'd definitely have a lot of agreement. You've said that you've had an abortion. I just want to say to you, there is forgiveness.
That's fucking fingers, mate.
There is forgiveness for abortion. Like any sin that we commit against God, we can be forgiven, and it's only through Jesus Christ. And He offers that.
You're telling me people are actually aborting babies up to 3 days of it coming out?
Yeah.
And how are they killing the baby? Just popping it in the head?
No, they take them up.
It's normally an injection in the heart, first of all. Yeah.
The reason why it's 3 days before due is it takes 24 hours for the babies to die.
Inside the womb.
Inside the womb, and that's a normal delivery.
And then they do dilation.
And then what's on the death certificate? Stillborn.
She just doesn't want
They don't have death certificates. They literally like dispose of them.
And 1 to 2% revived from the procedure. So Jacinda Ardern, when she pushed the legislation through under duress during COVID,
she's a piece of shit anyway.
Yes.
10-year prison for any health worker in New Zealand who takes the live baby home. Full-term babies.
No!
It's true. You need to research this.
So if a baby survives being murdered at full...
Yeah. They're not allowed to be given medical assistance.
They're not allowed
I was talking to Tim.
What are they supposed to do? Just leave the baby there till it fucking starves to death?
Ryan Hamilton,
so why didn't they just sell it to Epstein Island then?
Ryan Hamilton, our mayor, I had a conversation with him this last week about this.
You're kidding.
He also wants to change the legislation regarding these born babies.
There's always going to
born
be
in
common
a botched
ground.
abortion.
I'm not a piece of shit. I agree, but I agree that some people should have some rights when it comes to moments that we've experienced as a woman. It's a little bit like, come on, guys, you have not been in that situation. Like, it seems a little bit hypocritical. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, because Jesus says, love your neighbour as yourselves, we're out here loving our neighbours, our preborn neighbours.
That's pretty fucking sick.
And trying to stand up for, it's horrible, right? It's horrible.
I mean, after 12 weeks,
people don't think about it.
I don't think. But I think we should get a choice before.
I think
but I don't think anything further is okay.
Yeah. If I gave you something to read, first of all,
I'll read it.
Yeah,
I'll read it.
This is what we all need to know about God, how we can have our sins forgiven, including the sin of abortion. So please trust in Jesus for salvation. This one is, shouldn't all human beings have human rights? And I would love you to read this just to think more about...
I don't think all humans should have rights.
Right. Well, there's
if you rape and kill somebody, I think that the same thing should be happening to your ass. They should be taken straight back to hell, mate. There's no way they should be able to.
You can lose your rights, but the baby hasn't done anything to lose his rights. That's the issue. And it says, what about difficult circumstances? What about sexual assault?
What about mother being a drug addict or a fucking loser?
It actually deals with that. So please have a little read, okay? And God bless you guys. Thank you for stopping and having a conversation. Have a really great day, all right? God bless. See ya.